I was debating whether to make this video for many reasons, but I feel like for the two people, three people at most that actually like take away the value and implement it, there's benefit to it. And why I'm a bit annoyed making this video is that I'm talking to gym lads, I'm talking to big lads that you're like, this guy has discipline to the max. He has discipline that you've never seen before because like he's got a body on him, yeah? And I'm not trying to make this video motivational, I'm not trying to like invoke that inner spirit in you. If you ain't got that inner spirit, that's between you and yourself. Go reconcile with yourself. But why I'm talking about this is you got the biggest lad, you got some gym lad, yeah, and he's got discipline like you've never seen before. But when it comes to business, he's illiterate. He doesn't know how to comprehend. He doesn't know how to work it about. And it's simple. Like business is very simple. It's just people make it harder than it needs to be. And I've made it even more simple. How about this? I made it even more simple for you guys. And I've got this new business model called PCMA. In anything, when you're the manager of something, when you control everything, you have autonomy over everything, then you can make or reap the most reward. And this is where this business model is useful and it's brilliant. Because PCMA, paid community management agencies, rely on you managing paid communities where content creators, all sorts of people are on there. They got their micro academies, their micro education systems. They got courses online teaching people on different skills and different ways. You're managing from A to Z. You're giving them the whole shebang. People want this stuff, but the problem is there's a skill gap. There's a gap in the market. I'm not even trying to make it motivational. I'm not trying to invoke some inner beast in you. If you ain't got that inner beast in you, just go find it somewhere else, man. Go to the Himalayas, become a Buddha, whatever you want to. All that pseudo religious shit. Do what you need to do. Yeah. Go grab that inner spirit in you and then come back. And you've brought it back, yeah. And you actually have some dog in you. If you have actually some wash, you got some beast in you that can actually make you make some money for once, yeah. Tisnid dhaharak, you get me, like walk on your two toes. Then we can actually talk about this business model. So the first thing is, what is it? PCMA, paid community management agencies. Like I said, content creators, they're on different platforms, but I want to specifically focus on this specific platform, which is school. You guys probably know of Alex Homotzi, and you probably know of Sam Ovens. These guys are invested into school, and that's the next wave of people going into school. And they done the school games. You guys maybe heard of Hamza Adonis or Hamza Ahmed. You probably heard of, I think, Max Perzin or something like that. And you probably heard of Caprice. There's so many different guys. They won the school games. I think they were the top 3, and then there was like 10 other guys. But regardless, even if you was the bottom of the top 10, if you was 10th and you came last, yeah, and you're some schmuck, you're still making peas. You're still making a lot of money. And this is where I want to show you guys that these guys are making money, and I don't want you to compete with them. I don't want you to come in and be like, oh, let me try. No, because you might be discouraged, you might be disheartened. So I don't want you to compete with them. I want you to come and facilitate or capitalize on the money they're making. You come in, you manage those people. Hamza Ahmed, for instance, yeah. I've heard some crazy numbers, but let's say just to lowball it, he's making 100 to 200k a month, yeah? Imagine you come and you pitch him a management, or you pitch him a PCMA model, yeah, and you say, I'm going to manage your agency from scratch. I'm going to do the moderation. I'm going to do the operations. I'm going to do some next future steps for you, the next goals, how to kind of optimize the group from everything. And I've got a whole video that I've explained from A to Z. Go watch that. But you come in and you tell him, this is what I'm going to do for you. Even if you got 10% or 1% of the 100k to 200k, you're still making crazy numbers. Times it by 10 people. This is where I want to get into the results of my clients. I'm making these guys an extra 10k, 20k per month. How though? Like, what services am I providing? Yeah, I'm providing these guys services from A to Z, and I need you guys to go to watch the other video. But I'm gonna just give you some pointers. Yeah, I came in, and it depends on the person you're working with. It depends obviously with the community you're working with. Like I was working with a AI community, and they have a new software they launched. They had already an idea of what the community wanted, and he already had an idea of what he kind of expected. So we came in and we gave that like professional advice. We kind of gave him that just like tips and tricks, and came in and gave him just the layout of how everything should look like, because he's at a different level. But let's say you're dealing with someone from scratch. You come in and you give them the setup, you give them the theme, you give them the content strategy. And actually, this content strategy part is crazy. Like I remember being in the meeting and mentioning content strategy, and their eyes just lit up. Because their idea of a PCMA, or like when I say community manager, yeah, they're just thinking, oh, you're just some Discord mod. No, you're not. You just think about this as something greater than you're a moderator. You're managing, you're basically new management, or new community, and you're literally taking it on and making it your child. And you're doing everything from A to Z. You're feeding it, you're growing it, everything. I literally want to just give pointers, because literally there's going to be so many videos, and there is so many videos talking about A to Z. And there's another video coming out on styles, strategies, and just the kind of in-depth analysis of what you should look out for in terms of different communities, different styles, because each community differs from one to another. Look, this is what I want to kind of focus on, and it's the difference, or what differentiates PCMA, paid community management agency model, to SMMA and the likes, is that low competition. You're not competing with other people. You're not doing cold calls. You're not doing cold emails. You're not doing all that sorts. Yeah, you're not throwing emails into people's junk. Yeah, you're actually having meaningful conversations, and you're actually trying to improve. Like, you're working with personal brands, and the beauty with personal brands and people that are actually like fixated on growing their image or their social presence is that they want a multifaceted approach. They don't want Facebook ads. When you're running Facebook ads for someone, yeah, you're so much money spent. That's a first. So you're so much money spent into Facebook ads. Yeah. So if it doesn't go well, and there's times where you spend more money into Facebook ads and you don't get as much results, and sometimes you spend low and you get better results, and it's just the factors in play are just so many. Yeah. So you're spending a lot of money into Facebook ads. That's one. And then you're actually trying to ensure and guarantee some crazy results. Yeah, that sometimes, because of how much competition there is in the market, it's just unfeasible and it's just unmanageable. So with so many kind of factors and so many like hiccups across the road, yeah, with personal brands and personal accounts that you're trying to grow, and you're actually trying to monetize their communities. I remember specifically, I watched this video, says that in the video, I think it was William Brown, brilliant video. He mentions, and he was in a webinar, like a kind of, let's say, a meeting with Mike Thurston. He's a fitness influencer. He's a personal brand, let's say, and he's got millions. And he says this, and this is the epitome of what I'm trying to say in a PCMA model. This is what my mission is to bring forth to you guys, is that literally he says, بالحرف by phrase, quote by quote, he says, I have millions of followers, but I don't know how to monetize it. I don't know how to like make money off that. I want to try to maximize the income, and he knows he can. That's the thing. He knows he can make more money, because you're talking about millions on millions of people that are following him on different platforms. Yeah, and he's not monetizing that, and he's not actually having a digitalized product. So the kind of pain points are there. Yeah, the person is telling you what their problem is. I'm in DMs with people and they're telling me this is my problem. So when I'm pitching to them, it's not even I'm pitching to them. I'm literally giving them the medicine. I'm giving them خذ الباراسيتامول, please take it. Yeah, and they're willingly obliging, because they understand that this is their problem. We have such. I'm talking about 100K. One of the clients, he's got 100K and he's not made $0 off it. Come on, that's crazy. Like, how you got 100K? What's the point of it? 100K followers and you've not made $1. Like, it's crazy. So this is where we come in. We understand the pain points. We understand that the person is in need of a monetizable community. Yeah, and we come in and we tell them this is what we'll do, and we'll do A to Z. We'll give you from the scratch, from the A to Z of setup, theme, content strategy, the launch. How does the launch look like? Post-launch, even like the optimization, the growth, the next goals, everything. Even after all of that, nearly tipped up the cup. Even after all of that, yeah, we're continuously growing with them, and we're moderating their community, and we're trying to improve it and scale it. So you've got so many parts of it. You've got the setup, you've got the middle part, which is actually trying to nourish it and feed into the community to grow that community. And then after that, it's scalability. It's making that community 10x of what it started with. And we know they can, because they've got millions and millions of followers. So you understand that they have the potential to do that. It's just clicking the right buttons, ticking the right boxes. So that's where it comes into you to actually utilize that, capitalize on the people. And you understand that it's an untapped market. The potential is crazy, the opportunity is crazy, and there's no competitors. It's just me and you, man. It's just literally me and you, the only people doing this. And this is what pisses me off. Not even pisses me off, it kind of motivates me to push it out to people, is to actually realize the opportunity behind this and to actually utilize. I've actually done this for over a year now, and I've added 10K, 20K, 30K, 100K per month extra to my clients. And this has come out of thin air. They never had this money before. This is what is crazy, and I mentioned it before. This money is coming out of thin air, bro. I don't know where it's coming from. Wolf of Wall Street, somewhere else, but it's coming. Yeah, and it's coming into my pocket because I'm actually providing it. Probably listen throughout the video and you're either pissed off, annoyed, pissed off even more, or you actually learned something, which is valid, but you're thinking, what can I actually do? What is the call to action? So for a limited time only, I'm actually going to be hopping on calls with you guys. If you book into my Calendly in the link below, you can actually go on a call with me and just kind of vent to me on why is it not working for you. And I'm going to be showing you the tips and tricks, the insights on what to work, just kind of personalized consultancy and a personalized session.